Hello, and welcome back to Weekly Gaming News 10 and 10. This episode is for the week ending Saturday, November 4th, 2017. Sony has announced the November lineup for free PS Plus games. For the PS4, active PS Plus subscribers will be gifted Worms Battlegrounds and Bound. On the PS3 are R-Type Dimensions and Ragdoll Kung Fu Fists of Plastic. And for the PS Vita will be Dungeon Punks and Broken Sword 5, The Serpent's Curse, Episodes 1 and 2. Broken Sword 5 is playable on the PS4 via Sony's cross-buy program. As an added bonus, while Sony celebrates 1 year VR, they are making VR title Until Dawn Rush of Blood available from November 7th through January 2nd. There you have it, November's freebies from Sony. EA has announced that they will rework Star Wars Battlefront 2's loot boxes. Initially, some progression-related items have been removed from the loot crates and will only be obtainable via in-game progression. Most notably, the ability to get the best weapons and star cards from loot crates will no longer be an issue, making the game and loot crate system feel less like a pay-to-win and more in line with the most prevalent loot box systems. Another game releasing for the Switch that will require a micro SD card. The remastered Noire, which is releasing on November 14th, is said to be a 29GB game. The Nintendo Switch only has 32 gigs of internal memory, in which just over 6GB is reserved for system software, meaning there's only about 26GB of usable space, 3 less gigs than the game. You can buy the game on a Switch cartridge, which will still require a 14GB download. In either case, the measly 32GB onboard storage is proven to be woefully inadequate. One of Blizzard's most popular games, StarCraft II Wings of Liberty, is going free to play. Blizzard made the announcement at BlizzCon and noted that the free version will give players the entire campaign to play through and give access to the ranked multiplayer ladder. Continuing with the freebies, all of the co-op commanders will be playable for free up until rank 5, and if you already own StarCraft 2, you get Heart of the Swarm for free. The remaining single-player campaigns will remain available as add-on purchases. Earlier this week, several game review sites started reporting that there would be no pre-release review codes for Sonic Forces. Considering the recent history, Sonic Mania aside, of Sonic games, this quickly became a sore point. While Sega is not the first, see Bethesda, and won't be the last, there seems to be no nefarious motives. Sega responded to the criticism and concern via tweet, noting that Sonic Forces will have a day 1 patch, which is why they are withholding codes. A good reason or a poor excuse, that you'll have to decide for yourself. While Nintendo Switch has been seeing impressive sales figures and record-breaking software sales from Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild, EA apparently has not seen enough. With that, EA has announced that they are stepping back from the Nintendo Switch. As EA's finance chief Blake Jorgensen put it, EA wants to fully understand demand before fully committing to the Switch. In my view, just from anecdotal evidence, it looks as if Nintendo is back to its old tricks. First-party games break sales records, while third-party games sit on shelves unsold. That may be what EA is also seeing. Bungie has announced the first expansion for Destiny 2. Due out on December 5th, Curse of Osiris will add new story missions centered around the reclusive ex-Vanguard Guardian Osiris, of Trials of Osiris fame. The DLC will have you exploring Mercury and will add new things to do, including a new raid. No price was released, but the expansion is included with the expansion pass or deluxe edition of Destiny 2. Gamestop takes the wraps off of Power Pass. For $60, Power Pass holders will, for a 6-month period, be able to rent as many used games as they would like, one at a time. You pick a game, play it, and bring it back for another title. As an added bonus, at the end of the 6-month period, Power Pass holders will get to choose a game to keep. Power Pass goes live November 19th, and participants will need to have a Power Up reward card to participate. Overwatch is getting a new hero and a map early next year. The map, dubbed Blizzard World, is a hybrid assault escort map that celebrates all of Blizzard's properties in a fun theme park. The 26 playable character coming to Overwatch is a support character named Noire. She heals and causes damage using beams and orbs from her hands. Her ultimate ability is a long-range healing beam that can also damage enemy players. No dates have been released, but look for both Blizzard World and Noire to be hitting PTR soon. Sony held a conference dubbed PlayStation's Paris Games Week and made several announcements. Some of the standouts are announcement of PlayStation exclusives Guacamelee 2, Spelunky 2, The Guardians Between, Erica, and a new game from Sucker Punch called Ghost of Tsushima. Sony also showed a brutal trailer for Last of Us 2 and new trailers for Spider-Man and God of War. Sony continues to bring new and exciting exclusive games. And that will conclude another episode of A Weekly Gaming News 10 in 10. Before I sign off, I want to give a word out to our sponsor, the new Challenger Discord. Get good at fighting games with the new challenges. Offering one-on-one and group training, as well as breakdowns, group lobbies, and tournaments, the new Challenge Discord is a great way to get good. With support for Street Fighter V, Injustice 2, Tekken 7, and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they will help you get good at the game of your choosing. Head over to newchallenger.gg and get good. Finally, if you want to hear more detail on these stories and more, join Todd and Trinell on a Weekly Gaming News Show, live Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern on Facebook, Mixer, Twitch,